I saw a question here. Someone asked, any good words for us who bought the top? The best thing I can tell you is I hope you kept working and you've been able to buy down here because
Yeah.
you can reduce your dollar cost or your overall cost of your portfolio to the point where like you don't even need to see the all-time high to see profit. You do that.
Well, I mean, and also, and even if that person wasn't able to or whatever, or just will not, is refusing to, I think we'll be back at all time high quite quickly. I mean, I've heard you make the point that because we've been there before, it's relatively easy to get back there again. It's clear sky as we head up. I mean, I've heard some people speculating we could get all time high by Pulse chain launch, but I think that's being a bit greedy. But
Maybe. I
even
don't know. I'm not so sure because look at you go back on this 3-day hex chart. We spent
Mhm.
about 30 days trying to turn 5 cents as support. And then you had a nice rally up to 9.5 cents. And then you spent another 30 days turning that as support. But right now, we've actually turned this as support in just 9 days on the 5 cent level. So
well, that's
it's
very
turning
interesting.
it's turning each new. By the way, you know this is part of the element of when store of value cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Hex create a bottom. They start creating floors that will never ever be revisited ever again. And this is like something that no one in crypto likes to talk about because it's kind of it's the uninteresting time in the cycle when you're not quite back at all-time highs. And generally the only people looking at the charts at the lows are the guys that are really understanding and are in it, and they don't need to talk to anybody else. So a lot of that information gets hoarded. But don't get left behind. Understand that buying sub 10 cent hex, like once these prices are gone, they're gone forever. And that's kind of
Yep.
what is I've been stressing for months now, right? And so again, like look at it took us 60 days to get to 10 cents last time. Right now, we just went up from the base to the top in 60 days. That's 300% move. And it doesn't look like it's really slowing down. This is just some simple profit taking that's just getting eaten right through. And the low liquidity
Well,
means, yeah.
something that's just while I think about it, your brain works faster than mine. Just something I thought about there is I've heard some people saying and traders saying, "Oh, this is a buy the rumor, sell the news," but it's actually not, is it? And let's talk about that now because I've heard quite a few people saying that. Oh, be careful with Hex. Some of the big channels are saying it as well because it's a bit of a buy the rumor, sell the news, but it's not because it's an event. It's not because it's a doubling. That's not a rumor. That's a fact. And it's a huge paradigm shift in blockchain. It's nothing.
It
It's
is.
it's just nothing like that.